Hello and welcome to the first episode of Dutch Chef. Today we're going to be making a very easy recipe that everyone can make. It's using things that everyone's got in their cupboards that you probably don't use that often, and I call it a corned beef surprise. The surprise is the ingredients. I know we've got the standard corned beef, regular tin of corned beef, but we're going to be adding some pineapple, so pineapple chunks. And I've got these out of the tin. You can either use fresh pineapple or tin pineapple. We've got our onions, which we're going to add to it as well. And then we've got our seasoning. We've got our all-purpose seasoning, standard. And there's a bit of herb seasoning, which I've used. You can use that or curry powder, whatever you like. And then for the sauce, I'm using pasta sauce. But if you haven't got the pasta sauce, you can use the chopped tomatoes. That will work as well. Okay, then first of all, we're going to get our onions. We're going to fry these up first, get them nice and soft. So here we go. So we want to add our oil to a frying pan. Standard oil to use. So that's on there. It's okay then. So we're going to add in our onions now. I like to use a bit of onions, get a bit of flavour in there. Add less or more depending. Just want to leave those to fry for a couple of minutes. Turn it up on a medium fire. Turn in occasionally. A bit more oil. There we go. Okay then, so while that's frying nicely, let's go back to what we're doing now. So here we are now with our corned beef. So I'll quickly season this up. You can have it standard, but I like to add a bit of flavour to my corned beef. So first of all, I've cut mine into small chunks. Just put it all in there. Lovely. So here we go. So just want to get it, chop it into chunks there. And that's great. We want to add our seasoning. Mix that in there like that. A bit more. Bit of mixed herbs. That's nicely. Let's cut it a bit more. That is it. You can add black pepper if you want, or any seasoning you prefer really. I'm just keeping it basic. Okay then, that's done there. So let's just check on our onions again. They've been frying for the last couple of minutes. Frying nicely. Lovely, lovely. Right, so right now we're ready to add our main corned beef ingredients. So let's add it into the frying pan. Okay. Here we go. Add it in, spread it out. And this should serve 3 people comfortably. There it is there. Okay then, so that's in there. So you want to turn it down a little bit just so it simmers. Put my lid on top. That's it there. I can leave that light to simmer. So while that's doing that, you could be cooking your rice. You can put spaghetti if you want in there. So we'll just leave that for a couple of minutes just to simmer till it gets a little bit soft, and then we'll add our other ingredients. We're now going to add our next ingredients, which is I call the surprise. which is our pineapple chunks, as I said before. And then for our sauce, we've got our pasta sauce. So let's go and add that now to our ingredients. Let's see how it's getting on. Oh, look at that. That's simmering away nicely. So we're ready now to add our pineapple chunks in. Here we go. It's got a little bit of juice in there, which I've just left in there, and a little bit of flavour. Yeah, that should do it. Just want to add that in there for a bit. Let's add our sauce in as well. I don't tend to put the whole thing, but about a quarter or half, depending on how you want your sauce in there. Do slightly mix that in. What the pineapple does, it releases that flavour out into the corned beef. It's a bit like a Hawaiian pizza, really, if you want to think of it like that. Put it on again to simmer. So you want to leave that for a couple minutes more. It's ready now to serve up, so let's go and check out, see how it's going on. Oh, look at that, that's simmering nicely, that's what you want. That's a great meal. Just a couple of minutes, we've got our full dish ready to dish out. Let's just turn off the fire. Remember, let's bring it over here. Okay, so there's our dish. And remember, you know, if you want to add salt to your dish, you can do, but the seasons I've used contain a lot of salt already, so don't really need to, but if you want to, that's fine as well. And that's the dish there. And what I like to do, I like to add what I prepared earlier. I prepared some white rice. You can have rice and peas or normal white rice. So let's take that first, put it on our plate. We're just dishing it out. Go. Okay, now I want to add the main ingredients in. Let's get some of those juices in there. Like a bit of onions. And there we go. Oh. Let's just taste it with the corned beef, a bit of the rice. And there we have it. That is Dutch Chef, especially for you. Corned beef surprise, especially for guys. Check on the flip side. Bye.